Greetings, everyone. This is Sir Barrington here, and thank you for joining me here on episode 0 of my first season of Laid Back Long Plays. Season will be Stardew Valley, and it will be a themed Stardew Valley. So to start off with episode 0, the concept that I used to it from is also known as a session 0 from tabletop role-playing games, where there's no actual gameplay. It's where we come together, discuss the setting, rules, create characters, stuff like that, so that everyone's on the same page and ready to go when the first session starts. And that's kind of what this is. I'm going to go over what the plan is, what mods I'm using, because it's obviously modded, and just kind of an idea on how these long plays are going to go. So to start with, this is an RNG themed run. RNG stands for random number generator. Best way gamers we understand it is that's what determines what loot we get. In this case, I've used RNG to help determine who I am marrying, what crops I'm planting, and we can do other things with it along the way, such as, what tasks I may do or what you want me to do during a specific day or week. The best way to do that is to join my Facebook group. You can find me on Facebook at Sir Barrington Gaming Official. I will have a link to that down below in the episode notes. So let's get started here. As I said, this is obviously a modded run. What I have got here is I've got some aesthetic mods, I've got a few quality of life mods, and I got a couple of just for fun mods. So I do have some added farms here. They're from most of these mods you can find on Nexus Mods, except for the UI I am using, but I'll put a link to that in the notes as well. So I'm using several custom farms are on the list from Draylen. I like their work. They put out some really nice kind of clean mods. So those are going to be in the list for the RNG on what farm we use. For some of the aesthetics, I've got Daisy Nico. I am terribly sorry if I mispronounced that. I am using their reshading, earthly interiors, earthy interface, and earthy recolor. I find the generally yellow-orangeness default color of the game to be kind of irritating, so this is going to be more of a brown earth tone shaded. So I do also have Fairy Mushroom Tree, Wintergrass, Ferngill Custom Weathers, which is really interesting because it can add in things like fog. Seasonal cute characters, so the characters will all have seasonal outfits instead of the same all the time. And I have added Stardew Valley Expanded, so the map's kind of grown out a bit. There's some new locations and several new NPCs. For quality of life mods, I put in NPC map location, chests anywhere, look up anything, part of the community, automate, and tractor mod. Tractor mod's a neat one. Pretty much anything you would do by hand with your tools, you could do through the tractor, but it costs like $150,000, so you're not going to get it right off the bat. That's going to take some while. And I've got a couple of for fun. I have Love of Cooking, which turns cooking into its own skill, so a little expansion on that. And Shoplifter. Shoplifter allows you to steal from any of the vendors, but you can only steal once a day, period. Not once from each vendor, just once a day. Usually the best to go after is Pierre. Now those are all, what you get is generated by your luck for the day. So if your luck is really bad, you're going to get something like Grass Starter. But if luck's doing pretty good, you can get multiple saplings out of it. So that will be a lot of fun. Now as for the RNG for marriage candidates, crops, all of that, I've done that off screen, so you're just going to have to trust me on this. So who I will be marrying in this run is Sophia, who is from the Stardew Valley Expanded. My spring year 1 crops are going to be kale and cauliflower. I've picked There will be 2 crops each season. These have all been picked from the list of spring year 1. The only one not on the list was strawberries because, you don't get strawberry seeds until about halfway through the season. It's just not worth it for the first year, in my opinion. I'm not going to go through that just to get like 1 or maybe 2 harvests out of it. Summer year 1 crops are going to be poppy and sunflower. And then fall year 1 crops is yams and pumpkins. So that's how the first year is going to roll. I was considering having RNG for week activities I do for the week. Watering plants would just be an automatic thing, but would I spend an entire week farming, which would include animal ranching or fishing or mining, foraging or my pick. But I think that might get a little tedious, just watching several hours of me just fishing. So that's on the back burner, but if that's something you would like to see, let me know in the comments, or, come and join us on the Facebook group at Sir Barrington Gaming Official. I prefer to have a very interactive group. I like to listen to the members. That's actually how we ended up with Stardew Valley, or I was going to do some Minecraft build videos. But the community voted, and they wanted to see Stardew Valley for Season 1. So, the concept of laid-back long plays is long play video. They're going to be commentary free, so you're not going to have to hear my voice. They're going to run anywhere from 2 to 4 hours long, and it's just going to be gameplay. It's something to run in the background, just a little, so people like to have maybe background noise or, just, video going in the back. So that's there. You can just, sit and watch, whatever you feel like. That's what it's there for. It's just kind of something to do to chill. So that will be it for the explanations. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move over and start a new game. Now, so what we're going to do is RNG have already set up where it's going to be even or odds. Sorry about that. So we're going to use the random number generator to dictate by a gender. All appearances will be done through the random die. So we'll use the RNG to dictate how many times I click on random. RNG will also dictate what farm I use. So for gender, we're going to do 1 through 10, evens for male, odd for female. So I'm going to go to the RNG here. We'll do 3 times on the RNG. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it comes up at 2. So I am going to be a guy. And once again, we'll go 1 through 10, how many times I click on the die. And we'll do the generator once again 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so the RNG dictates 4 times. So let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the name I generally like to use, if you understand the reference, feel free to say so down in the comments. And of course, it's my farm. And my favorite thing is, of course, monocles. Now, for pets, we have options of cats or dogs. Once again, going to go to the random number generator for that, 1 through 10, even dogs, odd cats. So, and we'll do 6 times. Let's just do 6 times here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Odd. Okay, so our pet is going to be a cat. And you know what? I like this one. I like the gray tabby. It looks kind of like my cat. So we have our, here on those, pick the farms. We have standard, standard farm, Riverland farm, forest farm. I am using the Drayland's improved forest farm, so that will take over the basic forest farm. Hilltop farm. I think there's also the improved hilltop. Wilderness farm, Four Corners farm, beach farm, and then 3 additional customs from Drayland. The Cliffside farm, the Hilly Grove farm, and the river farm. So let's see, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so that works out. So we'll do I don't know, 7 times. We'll do 1 through 10 on the RNG 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so number 9. So let's get back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Hilly Grove is going to be our map. Now what we need to do is go back in here in the advanced options, because otherwise it automatically sets it to spawn monsters on the farm. And yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. You know, we're going to do normal bundles, not going to do the guarantee, normal profit margins, no random, just as it is. So we'll do that. I guess we could do the intro here. So I will go ahead and get this started. You can stick around, watch the intro if you'd like. Otherwise, I'm hoping to have episode 1 up in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and you'll get notifications for when that video comes out. You're also welcome to join us at the Facebook group, Sir Barrington Gaming Official on Facebook. There'll be a link in the video notes. You can also join me on Twitch. I'll have a link to my Twitch channel there. Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch, I actually do live stream of RPGs. And to start that off, we are doing Yakuza Like a Dragon. So if you're interested in checking that out, you can go to my Twitch channel Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 p.m. Central to 10 o'clock. I'll also be streaming throughout the week content for the long play videos, as well as Let's Play series that I will be putting out in the near future. So once again, I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.